And now we're going to get into the truth about why pisogav never reunited. What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be going over my 2020 and kind of give you guys a little bit of a rewind. So welcome to this video, and today we're just gonna hop right into it. So as you guys know, a lot has happened this year, and I honestly can't believe it. It's been this was probably one of the longest years. Some say it was really slow, some say it went by really fast, but I think for me it's a little bit of both, because there were some moments that definitely made it pick it up, and then some moments that made it slow down. But basically, a lot of things happened in 2020, some that were good, some that were bad. And as you guys know, in my life, and I'm sure half of the other world's population, there were a lot of bad things that happened in 2020 and a lot of good things. So that's what we're gonna be talking about on today's episode. So in January, I met Jacob Sartorius and Gary Vee, and I actually was just surprised to know that it was actually 2020 when I met Gary Vee. I thought it was 2019. Apparently we took a red eye, and now I'm starting to remember a little bit, and I remember we got like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. So we was running off no sleep, but wow, that's crazy.
It was really cold too.
Yeah, it was really, I think that's when I got sick. Remember, right after we got back, that's when I got sick. And I also did a collab with Jacob Sartorius. We did, I think, a video on his channel and then a video on my YouTube channel. Would you rather, I think it was. I think it was a would you rather. Look it up on your new iPhone 12, Brian. I still got this old phone. So yeah, it was a kiss or diss video, and that one was a really fun video. So in February, a lot of cool things happened, / crazy things, and big milestones. Catching Feelings came out, which was a pretty, exciting video, because that was, I think, one of my first big productions, like my big productions. So that was a really cool experience. I met a lot of cool people then, such as Aiden. We had a lot of people in that video. So that was definitely one of the craziest productions I had ever done at the time. So that was definitely a big accomplishment for me. Met a lot of great people. One thing I'd also like to say is in 2020, there were a lot of good gains and a lot of good losses, some that blessed me, some that put me through a very, hard period in my life. But then again, we all need something that breaks us down so we can get back and be much stronger. So I think that's very important, to take your losses as a form of success, because you can't be successful without any form of loss. If something isn't going your way, or you worked hard at something and it doesn't go as planned, that just means you gotta work harder at it and work around the problem. And you gotta find different strategies to attack it. You don't give up, you just beat it up, and then you live it up.
Funny.
Cause this way.
Gavin, are you nervous?
No.
Oh yeah, full of nerves.
Going.
I went to Playlist Live. Playlist Live was right before quarantine started. That was actually the last live performance I've ever done. Oh yeah, I met Enzo and Monty. That trip, that was the year I met Enzo and Monty. And then but yeah, that was the last time I performed live, right? Yeah.
In person, yeah.
In person. So what's the date today? So we are currently in December. We're in January 11th. Is that right? Next month is the month before my birthday, March 26th, and I actually have to get wisdom teeth surgery. Quick, I would like to say that. Next month I'm getting wisdom teeth surgery, so I'm really nervous for that. That's gonna be something to talk about that happened in 2021 next year. I'm really nervous, actually. Does it hurt, Brian? Are you getting it?
I was asleep.
I'm not going to sleep.
Oh.
I'm just kidding, yeah. So in March, that's when everything flopped, and COVID really hit the nation all across the world, worldwide. And that was actually around the time of my birthday. So around March 26th, it was my birthday, and I couldn't do anything. So I spent it in my house. Really, really upsetting, but like I said, it was something that I knew would turn into something good, because all bad things eventually turn into good things, or either teach you a lesson, so therefore you can, learn to do good, or learn what not to do, what obstacles to overcome. So one thing good that happened in March was on my birthday. Thought nothing was gonna happen, but obviously something good did happen. And what happened was, I was on my computer. I was just scrolling through YouTube. And I watched TikTok, and then I scrolled through TikTok. I could probably do this, and I was like the first person to jump like on the trend, on the dance trend.
Whose story is that?
You're joking! You're joking! No! He posted me on his actual account too!
No, wait, really?
Yes, look at
Let me
this!
see.
Bro, look it!
Bro!
You're joking!
Need to add the story.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
What?
Oh my god!
And then I did it, and I was like the third person that reposted. Justin Bieber posted me, popped the picture. It's still on his Instagram, actually, reposted me. And actually, I looked through it yesterday, and Scooter Braun liked that. Pretty cool. So that's something really sick that happened. So in April, I started a podcast called the Goat Room Podcast, and basically, we haven't done an episode in a really long time. Trust me, 2021, we're gonna jump back on that. I've always wanted to do a podcast, so I'm super excited to bring that back. We had a few guests in there, like three or four really good guests.
Who's the first guest?
Who was the first guest? Coco. And it's on Spotify too, so I guess go listen to it. Comment in the premiere chat right now, or if comments are on, I don't know if they will be, they probably won't. But comment in the premiere chat who you want to see on my podcast, and we'll try to get them on. So one thing I forgot to say that happened in the month of March was I started working with Columbia Records on Sony Music. And as you guys know, ever since then, we've been putting out a lot of music and, really making you guys happy with it. So I'm glad you guys have been enjoying it. And I actually kind of, through the year progressed, I kind of switched up my genre / flow. But when I was like 10 years old, I recorded like 1 or 2 rap songs, but I never put them out. So I've been rapping way back in the Maybach.
100K likes and release them?
100K likes and we'll release them. We're gonna go way back to the Maybach. We're gonna count stacks. Bothered me and like annoyed me was the fact that I didn't get a phone call, I didn't get any warning, not even a notification saying that, someone had called and told me that they were gonna leave or they were planning to leave. Even if they weren't allowed to tell me, I would have at least if they were my real friends, they would have at least told me like, yo, I'm going, I can't tell you, but I'm gonna leave, or they could have told me something. So around April, May, as you know, squads had major changes, and we kind of switched up, rearranged our plans, but yeah, a lot of people have come and go out of my life, and I guess really it's something that I have to take into consideration and just kind of reflect on it now and kind of see why it happened, because back then in the moment you're asking yourself like, why did this happen? But it's now looking back on it, it's like it's good that happened, because I feel like all of the people that left me that year are missing out now. So the Stalker series was a very, very unique and I guess really fun part of my life, because you guys really like the Stalker series. So that was a really cool episodic series that we did, and it was really fun. So
Do we know who the Stalker is yet?
I don't think so.
Probably figure that out.
Yeah. So early summer, I did a thing, and I sent merch to my ex-girlfriend, Piper. I didn't really, have any thought going into it, but I guess it kind of turned into a little thing you guys liked. So
Back and forth.
a little back and forth thing, and then she sent me merch, and then I sent merch to her dog. I sent her a big box, and she did an hour live stream, procrastinating to open the box, but she opened it. So, that happened. Then we did a little spying series where I spied on my ex-girlfriend. I never actually went into her house, but we did a spying on Piper, which was really fun. And then she did a spying on my ex-boyfriend. And then we did a few other videos that involved her that were surprising her with, I think it wasn't a gift, a birthday gift or something, I don't know. We did something like that though, and it was really fun. Let's move on to the next month, or the next segment of my 2020.
So do you think in 2021 you'll actually knock on the door again, or was that just a 2020 thing? Because Hunter answered it last time, right?
We should just go right now and go knock on her door. So should I go knock on her door? Just
Sure. Yeah, okay.
Alright, I'll be right back. Give me 30 minutes, bye. And now we're going to get into the truth about why pisogav never reunited. So in September, we got the content house, which was a huge milestone for me. And I was wondering why pisogav never reunited, and I was always very curious. as to what the reasoning was. As you know, some people came into my life and they were telling me this and that, and you know, a bunch of, just like a cluster of a bunch of, you know, things that I guess was the reasoning. But it turns out that Piper actually always wanted to reunite. So one conversation led to another, and it turns out that Piper did always want to reunite, and it wasn't her. So kind of shocking to figure out. And then later, bringing my ex-best friend into the squad, we figured out a lot of things that just weren't true. Things just didn't add up. There was a lot of confusion, and it didn't make sense. And then some things that we were told were happening in other squads were happening in my squad. And that's when I started to believe that it was just, you know, a very toxic and just unhealthy, you know, relationship / you know, friendship. And I wish everyone the best. I hope everyone's, you know, that I guess I'm mentioning / referring to in this video is doing well. I wish you the best. I pray for nothing but success for you. So obviously in 2020 there were a lot of negative things, but we did end it with some positive things. One thing that we kind of noticed / did was my difference in music, my change of, I guess, genre, and I kind of just progressed on a different level music-wise.
Let's change the glow.
And that's the end, so it's gotta be really.
Yeah,
Can't do a drive. Let's change the glow.
Glow.
Big finish, yeah.
So I think some of you need to act bold. Give a candle a drive. Let's change the glow. For safety, guys. Always one more for safety.
And you know, I kind of stepped up my YouTube content. I started working a little harder at it, and just kind of producing content that you guys wanted to see more. So obviously with the changes in the squads, it kind of allowed me to realize who my true friends are, and you know, what people's intentions are, and kind of see more in depth on people. Because one thing that I'm really good at is I'm good at reading people. I know usually what people's intentions are. I can usually react off that. So I've learned a lot, and I've gained a lot of abilities since my losses. And I also have to give a huge shout out to Coco, because me and Coco, as you guys know, did another song together. In 2020, we did another song. We did Drummer Boy, and you guys really liked that. So Coco has been there for me. You know, we've known each other about 2 years almost now, and she's stuck with me the whole ride. So I gotta give major props to Coco. So shout out to her. And also, amongst her, I have to give a big shout out to the rest of the people that are currently in my squad now. I love all you guys, and you mean the world to me. Another thing I did with Coco was kind of like a little bit of a docu-series, like a little document. It was pretty cool. It was really awesome, and as I progress in life, we're gonna be doing a lot more of those, so stay tuned. And to end it off, the year 2020, A Whole Nother Level dropped. We dropped A Whole Nother Level, and that's actually my latest music video that I just dropped. I think we have one. When's the next one coming out? When is this? Saturday? This Saturday?
No pressure.
So go like the premiere. And yeah, we dropped Whole Nother Level. It's doing really good. Shout out Nate Ramos and everyone who was a part of that team. Great production. That is gonna wrap up my 2020, guys. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss a video when I upload. You guys mean the world to me. I appreciate you. And 2021, let's make this a better year. Let's bring lots of goals and accomplishments. And
What are your resolutions? What are your goals?
goals? Okay, I would say get in better shape, make a lot of music. Or actually, here's the thing. I wanna make at least 50 songs this year. I mean, that's like an understatement. I'd honestly like to make like 100 or 200. I want to get in better shape, make a ton of music. I want to, I guess, I don't know. Oh, I want to buy a house, and I want to buy an AP. That's it. Peace out. The past is for a reason. That's where it's supposed to stay. But some cannot let it go. In their heads, it eats away. Until all their focus becomes the person they used to be, the mistakes they made in their life. Oh, if only they could see that you cannot change what happened. No matter how hard you try, no matter how much you think about it, no matter how much you cry. What happens in your lifetime happens for reasons unknown. So you have to let cards unfold, let your story be shown. Don't get wrapped up in the negative. Be happy with what you've been given. Live for today, not tomorrow. Get up, get out, and start living. Because the past is for a reason. It's been, and now it's gone. So stop trying to think of ways to fix it. It's done. It's unchangeable. So move on.
I'm on a whole nother level, and I get sent from the devil, not on my side. Said I'm on a whole nother level, walking through these nights like a rebel. I'm blowing my mind. Scars on my body, concussion. She got left for these diamonds, she blushing.